Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Archer Investing. Today's episode is going to be a portfolio update. So currently, portfolio is sitting at 62,272 with 45 cents now. Buying power is sitting at $47,186.63. Our buying power has greatly increased, and that is because we have a margin. Currently not using margin, however, but I do have a little bit over $3,000 in cash. So I sold a Visa 335 call. I used this using my Leaps contract. I'll talk about that in a different episode. But currently we're up 92% on this. There's not that much upside, so I could probably close it early. Amazon $245 call. Looks like it's a very like $5 credit. I'm not really sure why I did it, but $5 is $5. Irene $48 call sell. Currently down 19.53%, $42. But that's okay. As time goes on, we will get that back pretty much. MSTR $185 call. Currently up 58.85% for a total of $153. Average credit of $2.60 per share for a total of $260. Probably most likely let that ride out. Visa, I believe I bought another Leap contract on it, so we're a total at 7. So 335 call. Still currently down over $3,700. Today we're up $1,000, so that's nice. SoFi, another Leap contract, $20 call, 4 contracts, still down almost $300. Another SoFi $20 call, it's expiring a little bit later. 4 contracts, down over $400. Let's see if SoFi picks it up this year. Amazon, $240 call option, currently down over $200, $222 to be exact. Archer, $7 call option, currently down a little bit over $100. Let's see. So that's all my options that I have for right now. Going to crypto, XRP, slowly getting more shares. I believe last time I was at 316 shares. XRP is sitting at $1.41. Average cost is $1.66. Down 15.32%, 31% now, for negative $83.09. JEPI, bought a couple more shares with JEPI right here. Sorry, not JEPI, JEPQ. Currently sitting at $56.12. Average cost is $57.33, down 2.11%. VOO. I put in $100 of VOO this past week. Currently sitting at $599.95. Average cost up 0.2%. QQQM. QQQM. Looks like we have a dividend coming in of 73 cents. Average cost is $247.34. Down 2.68%. RVI, currently a little bit over 30 shares. Average cost of $23.50. Up 5.72% for a total of $41.06. DRS, Leonardo DRS. Dividend still pending. Looks like we'll get that tomorrow, 58 cents. Average cost of $38.19. Up 15.04% for a total of $41.04. SoFi, haven't added any shares of SoFi since last time. SoFi's average cost is $17.17. Currently down 1.2%, $51.70 in the negative. If it dips down a little bit more, around $16.50, I didn't catch the dip the other time. I'll I will buy some more shares. Amazon, average cost is $210.32, down almost 1%. Still slowly dollar cost averaging into the stock right here. Google, back below 300 now. Average cost of $305.60, down 1.93%. American Airlines, currently at $10.75. Average cost for me is $11.60, down 7.32%. Visa, average cost of $302.24, up 0.48%, $5. MSTR, I'm down big on this position right here. Have over 160 shares with the average cost of $152.68, down 10.36% for negative $2,533.28. Irene Limited here, average cost of $41 flat, 100 shares, currently up 1.71% for a total of $70. Microsoft, just over 1.5 shares. My average cost is $392 with 93 cents, down 2.93%, minus $18.33. So a newer position here, I mentioned in one of my last videos, UNH, United Health, stock is sitting at $269.50. Took a pretty decent dip today. I think it reached like 280, 281. My average cost is $282.60, down 4.64%, minus $20.40. Just a little bit over 1.5 shares of this. Hopefully it dips more. I believe last year it got to like 220. Oh, I was way off. 237. Meta, another new stock I added to my portfolio. Currently only have 1 share of Meta. It is pretty expensive. So my average cost is $593.77. Currently at 1.12% so far. This is 1% of my portfolio. I am hoping it does dip a little bit more. I do remember last year I was looking at this stock and it was around $484 at one point. So that's another new position I have. American Express, kind of new position as well. I currently have 2 shares with the average cost of $294.66. Currently up $2.17, total of $13.24. MU added this stock earlier today on my way home from work. Micron Technology. I did wanted to get into this stock earlier this year, but as you can see here, this stock has been up and running. I think the all-time high was 461. That's why I didn't want to add too many shares. I currently only have 1 share at an average cost of $404.92, down 1.3%. Back up here. Year to date, we are currently up 3.88% year to date. I believe we're still beating the SPY. Yeah, so SPY is still down 4.91 year to date. So at least we're still beating the SPY. That's pretty good. I do notice that my portfolio is more volatile than the SPY. So if the stock market does take another dip, it will affect the portfolio more. My plan with using margin right now is just to have it. I do believe I can sell puts and not get charged interest as long as the puts don't execute. So that might be a strategy to use. But for right now, just going to leave it on there. Maybe or maybe not use it to sell puts at the moment, but today was a green day. Didn't really make sense to sell puts. I do believe this week will be another red week. I believe it was because of President Trump's news. That's why it's a green day, but I think you could tell like towards the end too, as the day progressed, all stocks were pretty much selling off. Yeah, so it just slowly started trending back down. I do expect to see red tomorrow. Once I see red, I'll add more to my positions. Visa last week was below 300, so I do want to pick up a couple of shares or maybe half of a share when it dips below 300. Same thing with American Express. American Express got to about 292, I believe, 291. And then MU, hoping this stock does take a little bit more of a dip. It has been in the downtrend, looks like, for the past month. So I hope I could pick up some shares around the 380 mark or below. And then UNH, I hope we could pick up some shares around the 250 mark. Once these stocks do start decreasing in price, that's when I might do a sell put. But right now, since today was a green day, it doesn't really make any sense. I am still slowly buying into all these stocks little by little. For example, let's go to JEPQ. I still have a daily buy. I have daily buys on all of my stocks. QQQM right here. I have another daily buy right here. So no matter what, if the market's green, red, or sideways, I'm always buying into these stocks. RVI, just so if you guys know, when something IPOs, usually, I believe you have to wait 60 days before trading it. So that's just something to take into consideration. You know, in Robinhood, if a stock IPOs or fund IPOs or whatever, I believe there is a 60-day waiting period before you can sell it. Technically, you can sell it, but you will get, I guess, in a kind of a way flagged. So you can't, reserve for like the next IPO. But yeah, that's just something I just want to throw out there. My strategy continues to be the same. Selling these calls and then using that money to buy more and more stock. I do want to start focusing a little bit more aggressively on Amazon, just because I feel like Amazon's been undervalued for quite some time already. I want to get into it before it starts to blow up anytime. So Amazon will be a position that I will be focusing more. I'm thinking about just getting 300 shares of SoFi, but I am waiting for a dip around this area. I didn't take advantage of it, but it is what it is. I was kind of hoping at that moment that it'll dip a little bit more. I didn't really expect the green day today, so that kind of threw me off guard, but given the news, makes sense. And then I do want to pick up a little bit more shares of Visa and American Express. These are going to be the top 3 stocks I'm going to be focusing on the most. I do think these 3 are pretty much my most important stocks, at least for me, that I don't really have much shares in. But yeah, that includes the portfolio update. Not much has really changed besides a couple of buys and the new buys of MU and Meta and then UNH. But yeah, let me know what you guys are investing in, or what strategies you guys are using.